right, so on page 105 and 106 it begins Essentialism. Essentialism holds that an educated person in a given culture must have a common core of information and skills. So the three basic principles of Essentialism are a core of information, hard work and mental discipline, and teacher-centered instructions. Now, back to the basics movements. They came about, and they're a form of Essentialism because it focuses primarily on the three R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, and discipline. Discipline plays a huge part. Essentialists advocate the teaching of a basic core of information that will help a person live a productive life today, and be submit yourself to what needs to be done. Essentialists stress the disciplined development of basic skills rather than uncovering essences or underlying principles. They are satisfied if you just know the basics. They think you've gotten what you need to know. I'm not sure in the 21st century if that is even a possibility. What are the basics anymore? I'm not sure. Essentialists' goals are that the culture heritage and develop good citizens. The role of the student is that of a learner. The role of the teacher is a dispenser of knowledge. We stand up. We spit out what they need to know. When I think about this I think about, I don't know why, Halibut, the movie, where at the end they cut the guy's head and they're taking something out. We pour knowledge in, and that's supposed to be sufficient enough. The student doesn't have to think about it. They just know whatever we say is important. School is a place where children come to learn what they need to know, and the teacher is the person who can best instruct students in essential manners. So there's nobody else but us. We are a must to have in the classroom. And I do know there's people who feel like that, and I do feel like we need to be there, but do I know everything that the student's going to know? Every situation is different. Every home life is different. So as you can tell, I'm already wavering on this one. School is a place where children come to learn. All right, the Essentialist curriculum focuses on subject matter that includes literature, history, foreign language, and religion. And religion would be questionable in today's society because we have to have that division of church and state. Teaching methods require formal discipline and feature required reading, lectures, memorization, repetition, examinations, all the things that I've heard you all say that's really not what you prefer or necessarily how you learn. Some criticize that Essentialism does not satisfy the 21st century needs of U.S. youth. I have to question myself. I don't feel like I'm the dispenser of knowledge. I don't know everything, and I don't know what you're going to need to know in the future. I can give you a little prelude maybe of things that I've experienced or things that I've seen, but I can't dictate exactly what's going to happen in your life. Sizer contends that students need to master a common core of information and skills, and encourages schools to strip away the non-essentials and focus on having students use their minds well. He was a big supporter of this movement. Essentialist schools select a small number of core skills and areas of knowledge that they expect all students to demonstrate and exercise broadly across content areas. That should sound very familiar. Common core standards. There's some core standards that need to be taught. We expect students to be able to do it, and they have to regurgitate the answers on the test. So it sounds like there's a little bit of essentialist going on in our schools.